And good morning to you, and good morning to Kevin Myatt. How you doing, sir?
Doing great.
Good.
Doing wonderful.
Hey, we are glad you're in the studio with us because we got all kinds of exciting things happening, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a busy day Saturday here in Glasgow.
Goodness, but a lot of fun.
Oh, yes.
And the weather is looking good for it?
It's looking perfect. It's going to be a little bit cool, but that's just right for, I think, Christmas time and to bring in the spirit and the festivities. I think everything's going to be fantastic. Lots going on that morning with the turkey trot, zip shopping, ho, 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 and then the light up event. Just a fantastic day.
Oh, it is. Now, the turkey trot's going to be the first thing that's happening on the square, and runners are going to get early. They've been registering it. I think there was a registration date to be sure you got a shirt. They may have some if you just show up, but it's going to be a fun day for people to get out and run. The first race is the Gobbler Gate, so even the little ones can
Can get out there, and yes, you can run, but you're allowed to walk too. It'll be okay to walk as well. You have just as much fun if you want to walk and run at the same time.
There you go. And then we've got a short run for those who don't want to run in the big race, the 1 mile run, and that's about 7:45 when that gets started. And then the big run, the turkey trot.
Yes,
itself.
Absolutely. Yeah, those are the ones they take it serious, and it should be, but they have a good time doing it as well. Now, I'm pretty good at watching, so I'll probably be out there watching and just cheering them on. So
I understand. We've even got a mascot, I believe.
We do have
Turkey Tom.
Yeah, Turkey Tom. He says to eat a lot more beef, I think. So we're gonna let him. We're gonna let him run this one though. Yeah, David does a great job with it. Though.
Yeah, Dan McDaniels, who hosts a program on our sister station yesterday, had a survey between ham and turkey, and ham won.
Ham won out. Well,
so Turkey Tom might be saying ham too. I don't know.
He may be running pretty quick out there too.
Yeah, so. That's exactly right. And the streets of the race, we had this on our news yesterday. I didn't pull that back up, but there are a few streets that this will take part on, and people need to be watching.
Yeah. It'll take off especially on the 5 mile. That will go down North Green Street, cut across on West Cherry, back up Columbia through Broadway, and then get all the way down South Lewis through Bunch and to Trojan Trail, and make that circle down South Green Street. So those streets will be closed. Those majority of those are state streets. Some of them are city streets. But they'll be closed for that 5 mile. The 1 mile goes down Washington and then cuts over on Broadway back up to South Green.
Okay, so drivers just keep your eyes open and be aware and try to avoid those areas during the race tomorrow.
It'll the streets will probably be closed by about 5:30, 6 o'clock that morning on Saturday. And just to be honest with you, considering everything that's going on, the streets on the square, especially on the east and south side, will be closed.
Okay.
Or the south and north side will be closed. The west side will be open to allow that traffic to continue on on North Ray Street.
Gotcha.
Coming across there. So just be careful coming downtown. We want you to come downtown. It's going to be a fantastic event. There's a lot going on. Once we get done with the turkey trot, you stick around. Get some vendors out there with the sip shop, ho, ho, ho. There'll be some food there. There'll be some wonderful crafts. There'll be some fantastic things that you can't find anywhere else.
And it's going to be exciting. This will be all around the square. Mainly the north, the east, and the south sides will be closed off to traffic. Am I correct?
That would be correct. They're going to be closed at that time, and that takes place at 1 o'clock. And it'll go until 7 p.m.
Okay.
So the light-up event will take place in the middle of that, and we'll get to that in just a few minutes. But they have a fantastic lineup of vendors that's coming, crafts with food vendors as well, in addition to the food vendors that's already on the square.
Right.
So,
and it's that time of year that people are thinking about, what am I going to get someone for Christmas?
Absolutely.
And tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Saturday is going to be a great time to think about that, and you'll find something, a good gift for a family member or a friend.
You'll find something locally made that you won't be able to find anywhere else.
And that makes it a little special.
Absolutely. It sure does.
Exactly. So be a lot of fun, and the weather is looking good for the entire day, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. You can't ask for anything better. Now, it's going to be a little cool, 48, 49, 50 degrees. But it's going to be fantastic.
Seasonal.
So absolutely. We are in November,
yeah,
so
we're getting into November,
yeah.
so we're probably needing to get used to
that.
Right. It's not going to be colder; it's just going to be cooler. So,
yeah, just a little bit cooler, but it's going to be just perfect for bringing in the Christmas spirit and having the holiday spirit with Thanksgiving there too, and in addition to the light up event that'll take place at 5 o'clock. So
And that's going to be really exciting, and a lot of people anticipate that. Last year was last year the first big light up event with like some extra entertainment and things.
Yeah, we've had the chorus come or the choir come from Barron County Schools one time before, but last year was kind of the first year we introduced a movie into it as well at the end of it.
Okay,
so
cool.
This year in the light up event, the Barron County High School chorus are going to come and sing some holiday songs.
Good.
Byron and Lucas and them do a fantastic job with
Right.
those
Byron
kiddos.
and Susie are
Yeah,
amazing.
they're fantastic.
They are.
And then that's going to take place at 5. So the moment
Okay.
that they get done singing, the mayor and the county judge will be there to do the countdown, and we're going to light it up. All of the twinkling lights are going to come on. You know, everything's going to be fantastic. And then right after that, you will have the movie that's going to be displayed on City Hall. So you'll be able to set your chairs out in the street, watch the 30-minute movie. It's a surprise Christmas movie this year.
Okay, cool.
So, and in addition to all of that, Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus will be there.
All right.
They're going to start about 4 o'clock, and just so we everyone know, the first 125 families that come will get a keepsake ornament.
Wonderful.
So they can have that, display that on their Christmas tree, you know, whatever they might want to do with it.
And
But
Santa and the Missus will probably be at the gazebo.
yes, they'll
correct?
be at the gazebo just off to the side of the front of the courthouse. And really, once it gets lit up, you know, it's all of the lights are going, and the little ones really take it in. They really enjoy it. So
Oh,
if
yeah.
you can make it, it would be a fantastic event for you.
We were talking before we went on the air. My grandson will be home this weekend. They
Yeah.
live in Ohio, and he had a big time last year. They were here
Oh,
for
yes.
that, so we'll get to enjoy that again, I believe.
Absolutely, yeah. And with the weather being the way that it is, clear skies. It may have just a few clouds, but that night I think it's going to be clear skies. It'll be a fantastic little event, and I say little, but honestly, it's not. It's grown every year, and people really, truly love it.
And I don't want to give too much away, but I believe we've only had one decorative tree, and this year we've got two.
Two.
Am I correct?
That is correct. So you've got 2 places to take pictures with you and your family, your kiddos, whatever you might want to do. And then obviously you'll be able to take a picture with Mr. and Mrs. Claus as well.
That's going to be fun.
So it's going to be a fantastic event. Yeah, and then the Sip, Shop, and Stroll will continue on until about 7. So if you didn't get there early, you can get there late and still get everything that you might want.
Well, that is going to be great.